innocent, guys. I'm actually in prison. I was in the bloody police station. And then we go to Liverpool Crown Court on Monday.
Those days are behind me. I'm calling nobody else. I'm not looking to fight with anybody. I've forgiven those who've offended me.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're covering Stephen French, who says he's not calling anyone out, and Sam Walker, who opens up about his court case and his apparent arrest. Let's get into it.
Good morning, all you wonderful people. Today's date is Tuesday, the 18th of September, in the year of our Lord, 2025. I'm just making this video for points of clarification. One of the reasons that I first came onto social media about maybe 10-15 years ago was because there were so many people pretending to be me. Yeah, making social media platforms in my name. Now what's happening is they're stealing my old videos, old telephone conversations when I was in confrontation with individuals, and they're saying that I'm calling people out. I had a telephone call from one of my good friends over in Spain asking me what I was doing. But just to let you know, on the 8th of October, which is about 3-4 weeks away, I will be 66 years old. Those days are behind me. I'm calling nobody else. I'm not looking to fight with anybody. I've forgiven those who've offended me unconditionally, and I've moved on. And while I'm here, what a sad loss we've had while we've been away. Ricky Hatton was a friend of mine. I actually knew Ricky. Yeah, and he's passed away, and it's the loss of a great legend.
So, just to clear up this situation about the old videos, I thought the call out was a recent clip because it had been posted on TikTok just a couple of weeks ago, and the creator even put the date, which is the 5th of October, 2025, like it was a new fight announcement. I did show exactly where I got the video from in my original upload, and also you guys let me know it was old in the comments, and I said I would clear this up. Now that Stephen's confirmed it, I wanted to come back on here, show you his response directly, and set the record straight, because I will give you guys the truth, and if the information is wrong, I will update you with the facts.
I wasn't actually in prison. I was in the bloody police station. And then we go to Liverpool Crown Court on Monday. I walk into the fucking Crown Court, cells, all the lads are there. They're like fucking being back in the fucking prison. How are you, lads? Like we're all just having a good old chat. I'm hoping to get out. I'm only on a fucking conspiracy to fucking commit a murder. I should get out. Sam, you're on this conspiracy to murder. You're probably not going to get out. That's a serious charge, Sam. But you've got to understand there's a thing what's called evidence, and there's no blood evidence here, mate. I'm f***ing innocent. What happened with the Africa stuff you was arrested for? Well, I wasn't bloody charged with that, was I? And plus, it was in the diamond mine, so you know, they're not going to find them, are they? I'm innocent. the police officers in the courts were so fucking sound. I'm innocent, guys. Yes, but yes, and I said, yes. So, yes, all my court dates been put off again for 1 more week, so I don't have to go to court again, guys. So can we put love out in the chat for the fact that I don't have to go to court for another week? Woo! But I'm in court again. I've got a few trials probably my trials are going to be next year now, guys. My trials are all going to be next year. But we're fine. We don't bloody fucking moan about them. What is there to moan about? What is there to moan about? I'm innocent. Even the one tomorrow was meant to be. This one was from 5 years ago, guys. The one that's tomorrow. But it's just been put off again for another week. But then the trial for that's going to be next year. But that is the absolute joke of a charge. It get kicked out. And I don't mind speaking about it. I genuinely don't mind speaking about it because what happened? So about 5 years ago, this freak was saying, watch, I'll put she was trying because she found out I was talking to one of her mates, right? So she go, watch, I'll just put pictures of your brother online. I would go on, I said, you put pictures of my brother online, and I will put every photo I've got of yours online, you little rat, right? And then what did she do? She went running to the police and said, Sam Walker said he's going to put me because, why? Because you said you was going to put a picture of my brother online. Why would you say that when you know my mother is devastated on the fact that she child? So anyway, no pictures ever went up. She didn't put her pictures up, so therefore there was no reason for me to ever do anything. But what happened? It took like 4 or 5 years to charge me with that. But there'll be no conviction on that, because it's like, because even the police said to me, look, we've got to charge her, we've been told to charge her. And I know it's been like 4 or 5 years, but we've been told to charge her. I was like, sounds what any other person would be in that same mind. That's why it's just like, it's comical, because it took so long for them to charge me. And then when they did, it's like, there was not even an offence committed. It's just an absolute joke. No offence committed anyway. So it's like, I can't wait for that, because the moment I turn around to Jordan and say, this person said they were going to put pictures of my brother online because I was speaking to her friend. Would any of you do that? This is what I say to Jolie. I'll say, would any of you, if you found out another man was talking to your friend, would you turn around to that man and say that you're going to put the pictures of his brother all over social media? The Jolie will just be shaking their heads. I'll say, exactly. So all I've said in retaliation to that was, you put the pictures of my brother up online, and every photo I've got of you will go online. And then she didn't put anything up, so therefore I didn't. Obviously, never would. But that was it. And it's like, it's from 5 years ago. And the jury's just going to be like, well, there was no offence even committed, so why the f*** is he here? He's obviously being stitched up because that person should not have said that about his. It's as low as it gets. But I think I might be getting kicked out. We're waiting next week, so I was meant to have a court case for it tomorrow, but it's been put off till next week because we're waiting to see, because we applied for it to be kicked out on that basis.
So Sam has spoken about his court case, and I've seen this all over TikTok. Now, he says he wasn't in prison and that he was just in the police station, but he also says he was in the cells because he was in court. The thing is, some people believe he's not telling the full truth. And let's be real, Sam does like to keep certain details to himself, which is fair enough. But it leaves the question, have we really got the full story here? And will this case actually end up being kicked out? Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.